the leaderboard when it comes to wins. And tonight's starting lineup for the Queens is presented by Horace Mann. The first batter. That is wide, and Benitez with a solid appearance at the plate stays patient to draw the walk and get the leadoff runner aboard. On a rope out to center field. An 0-2 base hit for the captain, and the Queens are cooking this season. Fisted. The jam job, that'll be lightly on the ground to the right side. The out at first is recorded, but both runners advance. Out to left, line drive, and caught by Eccles. Coming in to score, diving head first. Benitez puts LA on the board with the sac fly. Shimano off the bat. Called strike three on the corner. O'Sullivan gets out of it and strands the runner, but the first run comes across. Shimano with the sac fly, 1-0 LA. And this is tonight's starting lineup for the Heights, presented by Horace Mann. Had an RBI, scored a run, also laid down a sac bunt. Lifts this into center, going back for it, and goodbye! Natsuki Yonatani ties the ball game and lifts New York to new heights. First long ball of the season for the leadoff.
And Yonatani, as she always does, has the biggest smile as she's rounding the bases. We talked to her about wanting to stay level, using her body, using her lower body to really get through that ball. She does just that and sends it over the wall. And she's got the Timbs wrapped around her neck in true New York style to represent her first home run of the season.
The Heights answer immediately. Offensive categories. Swings on the 1-2, and Sato strikes back with the punch out. Line drive into right field. Roche out there and right, she'll get it in, and it's a base hit for Studer. Velocity off the bat, that's considered a hard hit. And this a hard hit right here, going back into left. And see you later. Right on cue, Kylie Lawners sends that one out of here. The two-run shot, and New York has the lead.
What a response for the Heights. Two long balls in the first inning. Kylie Lawners getting to wear those Timbs as well.
Right on the corner, turn the K around. Sato with her second one. She has responded with a strikeout after each home run this inning. Flared into center. That's gonna fall for the base hit. So Psyche continues her hot start here in the WPBL. Turning on it, gets jammed. Over at first, Edwards takes it herself, and that will do it. But the Heights respond immediately. Not once, but twice they leave the yard for the 3-1 lead over the Queens. I think to the lefties, it's attacking the zone, right? She's just been all around it right there. She issues the walk to Edwards. Jam job. That'll land in front of second base, and they'll turn two. New York with the double play, and they are in a groove. They're going to work. As is Hondras. First pitch she sees, a base hit into left, opposite way. Taking off, Hondras down to second, throw on the money. And mowed down by Danae Benitez. The sixth runner she's caught stealing to lead the league, and the Heights still up 3-1 over the Queens.
First half of the game.
Hard on the ground. Lansdell back at third base. Cuts it off, makes the throw over to first. And a nifty play for one down. 0-2. Softly to the left side. On the run, Shimano. Over to first, gets past Edwards. And because that ball went out of play, she will be awarded second base. So Narasaki gets aboard with the single and already in scoring position. That's on the ground over to Lansdell. Waits on that hop nicely. Throw to first. Might have been off the bag, and then advancing to third was Narasaki. Looks like everybody's safe. That'll get Benitez in the back. Through the right side, that's gonna bring in one. Could it bring in a second? Being waved around and sliding in safely. Narasaki, Yonatani, both come in, and Studer with the 2 RBI single.
Quick break from the action, guys. And to those of you who've already subscribed or clicked to like and follow us, we certainly thank you. And you probably already received your free gift, and you can skip ahead. But for those of you who have not yet clicked that subscribe or follow button, we would like to ask you to do that for us because it really helps the channel. And we really appreciate those who support us so that we can keep making great content and growing this channel. So stay until the end of this video where we'll say thank you for watching and supporting us, but we'll do it in a tangible way you can personally enjoy and one that really brings actual value to you by giving you your choice of one of these 21 great digital guides or manuals you see on the screen right now, covering a wide array of useful subjects, and you'll even be able to read their table of contents before you decide. And that's how we know that each one of you will find something helpful and beneficial to your life's current journey or your future goals. They're valued between $19 and $27, but completely free. We'll see you at the end of the video and then provide you the simple steps to go get it and select yours. Now back to the action, folks.
1-2, waits on it. Flared into left, that's gonna fall. Benitez comes in to score. Wheeling around is Studer, and a 2 RBI single for Kylie Lawners. 4 ribbies on the day. First pitch she sees, lines it over to second base. It's dropped by Benitez, but they'll get the force at second. It would look like it was intentional. Trying to turn 2. Some baseball IQ baked into that. But Eric Young is sprinting out.
The umpire is going to call both of them safe, thinking that it was intentional, Benitez dropping that ball.
Not an infield fly situation there. So really, again, the baseball IQ to know, okay, we have the opportunity to turn 2 here and get out of this inning.
Ball to Benitez. She drops to toss it over to Shimano. Shimano gets the out over at first base. Kylie Lawners feels stuck, doesn't know what to do in this situation. Great play by Benitez, but only going to get 1 out of it.
So they'll call the runner at first out, and Lawners remains over at second. Right back up the middle through the wickets. And the RBI single for Psyche makes it a 7-run lead for the Heights over the Queens. Gets the swinging strike. And that will do it, but 5 more runs come across for the Heights. A 7-run lead over the Queens heading to the 3rd.
Have an opportunity to do that, then, oh, nice hit.
That's deeper.
She tracked that down well.
Caught in center field, 1 down. Fox is retired.
My mom drove me down there to DC.
Grounded over to second base. Making the play to first is Willen, a quick 2 down.
And getting all those RBIs.
Ooh, good piece.
Lansdell on a line that hits the wall. She's going for 2 bases, and she dives in head first with the double.
Lansdell is always going to take 2 if she can, always.
her first kind of baseball debut.
And a single out to left, but it'll bounce off of Eccles. Lansdale comes in to score. McKay standing on second base. The Queens showing some life. Shimano high in the air to the green. Ranging over in the sliding catch from Narasaki. And that will do it. Another one for the Queens. They're down by 6 heading to the bottom of the third. On a couple of times defensively. And Willen goes opposite way into the gap. That's going to roll all the way to the wall. She's going for 2, and it'll be the lead-off double for the Heights. And Willen standing on second. Just made a fantastic play. Now in the box, laying down the bunt. Sato takes it, takes a look at third, but will get the out at first. And the sacrifice in the books.
Those high-pressure moments, you know, practicing hard to make the game feel easy.
Now Natani made that base hit look easy. It sneaks into left field and brings in another one.
I was kind of flavor I was bringing.
Foul territory. Edwards going back for it. She makes the grab. On the ground right side. Benitez over to first. That'll do it. But yet another one across from the Heights. A 7-run lead over the Queens heading to the fourth.
Something over the plate I can do damage with.
I think Villarreal had a similar approach right here as she sees what she likes, goes after it for a leadoff base hit.
People from across the world and different backgrounds and different resources, different environments. I mean, we played in the Dominican Republic, and it was the most fun I've ever had playing. From him, his knowledge, the belief that he's brought to us, and
Queens still with some belief right here as another base hit, this time for Roche, and the bases are loaded.
yeah, I mean,
That pitch gets away. Standing up to cross the plate. Villarreal comes in to score, and the Queens aren't done yet.
The Hunters have been on quite an upward trajectory. How would you describe the energy going on right now between Boston and the clubhouse and when you guys step on the field?
Kickoff over there at third base. So Benitez keeping her head on a swivel. And the tag from Kira Izumi, who's over at third base now defensively, and an important first out for the Heights. That's into right center. Going back for it.
Oh,
what a catch from Yonatani.
My gosh.
Slides
Okay.
into the wall. Wow.
Okay, Heights outfielders. Been able to tag.
And a strikeout right there from O'Sullivan. So one more makes it a 6-run ball game. Heights over the Queens.
a couple weeks ago, it was my first one. It was a blast. We were sitting there the entire time. Ooh, good grab.
Fair territory down the third baseline on the run. Lansdale, slick play in the hot corner.
You would maybe slide or be able to get some in foul territory. You're definitely covering a lot more space. So.
And McKay picking this one up after the base hit from Izumi. Solid AB. Line drive just over Sarah Edwards at first base into right field. Izumi being waved around. She will zoom into home, standing up. An RBI single once again for Psyche. Back-to-back ABs, 3 singles on the night. Hit well off the bat of Eccles. That is into the outfield, left center. And the first one to see Hondras. Eccles gets the base hit.
I'm sharing that as well. So regardless, we're going to play loose and have fun. So
Willen stays loose there and gets her second hit of the evening. Tripping over at third base was Psyche. A shot out to center. Davis on the knees, but it'll get past her. Couple of runs coming across here for the Heights. And the RBI double adds a couple more to the tally for New York.
But, you know, just finding ways to get yourself into scoring position without necessarily getting more people up to the plate. It's a good productive out there.
Over to Hondras, throw over to first. That'll do it. Another crooked number for the Heights. They have a 10-run lead over the Queens. First pitch swinging, Ashton Lansdell. Third hit of the night. Pair of singles to go with her double last time up. Jamie McKay, a tower out to left, but not quite enough. Catch is made and allowed out from the Queens.
Professional career.
Payoff pitch misses, and Shimano will earn the walk. Runners now on first and second for the Queens with one out. And a called strike three. Eccles, her first strikeout of the day, and a big second out for the Heights. And another one. Third walk of the day for Sarah Edwards. She's on board once again.
Multiple runs being scored with 2 outs.
Slow roller over to third, Izumi to first, and that does it. Scoreless inning of work for Eccles, and it's still 12-3 New York over LA. It's starting with London Studer. First pitch swinging into center, falls for a base hit. A trio of singles for Studer tonight. Stay hot. Hard into the glove of Lansdell. Over to first to double her off. The hot corner coming up big in the moment, and it's 2 away for the Queens. Soft on the ground, Lansdell, time to cut it off. Over to first, and she'll handle all of the duties on defense. Huge thank you to Lexi Hastings for joining us. And New York atop of LA, 12-3.
And throw. My goal is to mix my pitches really well, like that.
Inside corner there, went right after her. Another strikeout. That's number 20 on the season, still leads the league. The control and command was on point. Right back up the middle where it came from. Fox showing some life for the Queens in her first hit of the night.
The 6th.
First pitch swinging through the 3-4 hole this time. Benitez goes opposite way. Back-to-back singles for the Queens, and the top of the order keeps it rolling. Pretty pitch on the inside corner. Lee wins the battle. Up the middle, backhanded by Willen. She'll get the force out at second. Defense continues for the Heights, and Lee keeps it scoreless. 12-3 New York over LA. Safe to say she's been a productive pickup in the trade, as that's going to split the gap on the right side and fall into right center. Make it 4 singles on the evening for Psyche. 1-2. On a line over to short. Snagged quickly in the double play at first. No doubt about it. Shimano on top of it. Since 2017. Goes opposite way into right. A 3-hit night for Madison Willen. Hit hard over to short. Shimano gets the force at second. And she's Shimon it. That'll do it, and it's 12-3, 3 outs away for the Heights to get another win. Here, would love to do it again. Back-to-back appearances against the Queens, and there's another one. All 3 strikeouts tonight for Lee have been looking. A little more time under her belt, some more innings, more pitches. And Davis will go through the 5-6 hole here. Makes the adjustment for the base hit. Times. A high chop to the right side. Just into the glove of Willen. She finishes the play at first. Way to stick with it. Out to right center field. Yonatani chasing after it all the way to the wall. And Roche says the Queens are not done yet. The RBI double with 2 outs in the 7th. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 4th K of the evening, and that does it. Jada, lean on me with a league-high 23 strikeouts now, and the 12-4 victory for the Heights over the Queens. Back-to-back victories for New York over LA. They now lead the overall series this season 2-1.
All right, guys, thank you so much again for watching and supporting the channel. For those subscribers who have already seen and made the move to receive your free gift for liking and subscribing to support our channel, feel free to click to skip and begin watching the next great video. And so to get the free gift that we mentioned to you, which is your selection of one of these 21 fantastic digital guides or manuals shown on the screen. And I have personally reviewed several of them just to get an idea of whether they are quality or just fluff. And I tell you guys, they really have gone the distance and made each of them relevant, useful, valuable information on all these different subjects, and some of them are nearly 35 pages long and packed with truths, proven, tested techniques, and advice. And you will see for yourself that $19 to $27 really is a fair value range for the one you will select for free. And so we need you to simply follow these simple steps. Click the like button on this video. If you haven't already done so, make sure the subscribe or follow button is clicked now, or some of you clicked it earlier, that's fine. And then in the comments section, simply type the word GIFT, 4 letters, G-I-F-T. And once you've done that, you can click the link in the bio or description, or you can type the link and go to gift.3z3.me. Oh, that's G-I-F-T dot, the number 3, the letter Z, and the number 3.me. That's gift.3z3.me. And this free gift is being provided today by the sponsor of this video, AIContentCreator.app. And if you click on the link, you'll be taken to the site. And there will be a blue button that is highlighted there for you. And the way it works is very simple. They support our channel and provide for you this free gift when you like, subscribe, or follow and type GIFT in the comments, which helps our channel with the algorithms. And then their hope is that you will see something you like, or you will fall in love with any of their products and services that you see there. And also because they're having a super 80% off promotion right now. Again, no purchase required and no hoops to jump through. Their AI bot will simply verify that you actually did perform the like, the subscribe, or follow to our channel, and that you type the word GIFT in the comments. And if you like anything you see there, they will in turn provide a small commission to us to help support our channel.